Live behind decisions I chose. Peaks feel good and those valleys get low. Chains for the tires in the rain, hail, snow. It's like this everywhere that I go, everywhere that I...
So, after a long stretch of community backlash over the new runtime fee, the folks at Unity have finally released Unity 6, and this introduces significant changes as it brings a ton of advancements to the rendering, animation, world building, staging, and other technical parts of Unity. And this also comes with improvement to stability, performance, and support. And Unity 6 is set to be more stable and performant than previous versions of Unity, with enhanced support for every Unity customer. And this is a way back to redemption. And for those who like to try out Unity, there are several versions of Unity that you can get for free, which includes the personal license, the educational grant license, educator's license, and also student license. Of course, you can learn more about these ones, but with that said, let's dive right into the new features that are now available in Unity 6. And one of the very first improvements that leads to a couple of features that is now available in Unity 6 is the improvement to the overall graphic quality that you can now achieve in Unity, as Unity 6 enhances rendering capabilities, providing more realistic lighting, shadows, and reflection. With improved high-definition rendering, games can achieve better visual quality, especially for high-end projects. There's also availability of new shaders and post-processing tools, and more specifically, the Spatial-Temporal Processing, known as STP. And this is a new post-processing technique in Unity 6 that improves the visual quality and GPU performance by upscaling frames that are rendered at lower resolution. And this also works with different platforms, which includes desktop, consoles, mobile devices, and so on. And by leveraging the lower resolution frames, STP reduces the GPU workload while delivering visually appealing results, making it ideal for applications where performance is more crucial. And this includes VR and the web. And one other cool feature which actually makes things look very cool is the GPU resident drawer, as this allows Unity to perform rendering tasks more efficiently by leveraging GPU instances to group similar objects, and this approach reduces workload on the CPU, making it extremely possible to handle complex scenes with multiple objects more smoothly. And by using the batch rendering group API, Unity automatically combines objects that shares the same mesh into one single draw call, which significantly cuts down the number of draw calls and in turn boosts rendering performance. And this is particularly beneficial to large scenes and when multiple objects need the same rendering instruction, which also makes it super easy to achieve cinematic quality in games. Unity 6 now fully supports web browsers. As there's a significant focus on the improved support for web-based games, Unity 6 now simply optimizes the WebGL rendering, making web browser games run more smoothly and efficiently. Unity 6 also brings with it better compatibility across different browsers, expanding the potentials for audience and web-based content. And of course, this is an extremely welcome development as developers can build ones and deploy as many places as possible, as Unity simply handles all of this. And speaking about web browser support and improvement in terms of graphic quality that is now available across all platforms, Unity 6 now simplifies multiplayer development, as this is the third major update that is now available with Unity 6. As Unity 6 now simplifies creating of multiplayer games by introducing more integrated tools and workflows. Developers can now and even more easily implement networking features, allowing for seamless matchmaking, player synchronization, and server management. And this makes it super possible for both indies and teams to create multiplayer experience without needing excessive custom solution. And the same thing can also be said for the new animation tools that are also available as part of Unity 6, as this has been fully revamped to improve flexibility and performance. And there's a brand new update that deals with Unity's Muse, which is a generative AI tool that is now officially available in Unity's editor. And this simply makes it super possible to generate animation based off text prompt. Of course, this also has its own use cases in terms of generating textures and also simple sprites, but a step further is generating animation clips. As with this, you can simply create humanoid animation clips from text descriptions, and with a simple slider, you can generate a few more, preview them, make adjustments, and once you're comfortable with what you've got, you can proceed to apply this to a humanoid model. And this is just one of those interesting tools that now ships with Unity. Of course, Muse actually plays a huge role in several parts, which includes chat, to the enhancement, as this is an AI powered tool for upscaling, recoloring and pixelation of 2D sprites. And definitely if you work with Unity and you like to generate textures right inside of Unity and apply these to models that you're working with inside of Unity, then this is super possible. This has a handshake with Sentis, which is Unity's AI tool, and we'll talk more about that soon, as they do have a role in setting up characters' interactions in terms of behavior. And all of this adds up to enhancement and functionality features that are now part of Unity 6. Other interesting character animation features includes an animation remapping tool and new sockets for attaching weapons and props. Technical animators can now benefit more from the underlying graph system similar to shader graph, which allows for more intuitive animation control, as this system also adds a visual debugging tool to inspect animations frame by frame for easier troubleshooting. And character animation is not the only part that is getting updates. There are huge updates and improvements to the VFX graph, the shader graph, the text core now has a native text generator rewrite, and tons of improvement in terms of scripting, shading, SPR core, physics, particles, and also the editor. And all of this buttresses the enhanced productivity and functionality that is now available in Unity 6, as Unity 6 introduces various new and upgraded tools to boost productivity throughout a development cycle, from offering enhanced profiling capabilities, an updated version of Pro Builder for better 3D modeling, all the way to a redesigned Cine machine that allows for a smoother camera workflow. Creators will find ease working with Unity 6. There's also an improved UI toolkit, making it easier to bind data to user interface elements and simplifying the UI development in both editor and runtime. And of course, for those who like to create some logic, Behavior 1.0 package now streamlines the creation and management of behavior graphs, making it more intuitive to design game logic. And speaking about game logic, Sentis, which is a new feature now available in Unity 6, is a neural network interface library that allows developers to integrate AI models directly into their Unity project, and this enables the import of trained neural network models for use within games or applications. Sentis by default would run these AI models locally on the end user device, which eliminates the need for cloud infrastructure and reduced latency, as the system currently supports various tasks such as neural language processing, object recognition, speech recognition, and even powering intelligent game opponents. From the release note, the library is set to optimize AI models for real-time applications by leveraging Unity's existing compute systems supporting CPU and GPU processing. In the same vein, developers can further fine-tune the model's performance using features like frame slicing, quantization, and hardware-specific optimization. The current plug-and-play integration works with Onyx model format, making it versatile for different AI use cases and platforms. And this in turn will definitely help developers create even more. These and several other features are now available in Unity 6. And following the launch of Unity 6, this is the first in the series, as Unity 6.1 is expected to arrive sometime in April of 2025. This update will build on the core functionalities of Unity 6 and will introduce new features such as support for foldable devices and improved rendering capabilities. There's also rumors and promises of sneak peeks for Unity 7 that might be coming, and there's also a few more things to keep in mind. Unity 6 will probably require internet for authentication in several instances, and this might mean that from time to time, depending on the machine you're working with, you might need to hook up Unity 6 just to confirm licenses or possibly check out for patches, updates, and so on. And for those who like to see the release note, or possibly you like to see the endless list of amazing things that are now available in Unity, bug fixes, improvements, and all that stuff, I'm going to link this in the description so you can check it out. More so, if you like to see the resource hub, there's a couple of documentation and also best practices that are now here, and this also offers you options of things you can download that are now available, and some of these we're definitely going to download them and explore these things so you can see how they work. And for those that are looking for assets that they can purchase or possibly buy, then you can simply go over to the asset store and grab these. It's also worth mentioning that the folks at Synth, Smite Stuff, Dragon Sound Studio, and also Watermelon Games and a couple of other creators are currently doing a 30 to 50% offer on any of the stuff that you like to get from the asset store. And these are not the only things that you can get right now if you're into Unity. So if you also go over to the Humble Bundle page, you'll also be able to get access to more Synth Studio stuff. And these are doing massive discounts for all of the things that you're getting. Now imagine getting all of this bundle for this particular price point instead of paying too much money to get that. And these are not the only things that you can get from Humble Bundle, as they've also got a couple of other interesting things as well. Speaking of things that you can get, they just announced some stuff for Unreal Engine users. And yes, I know it's ironical to actually mention these in a Unity video. However, if you like to learn mostly how to create stuff in Unreal Engine, possibly you want to get started with the basics, how to do VFX stuff, film stuff, Substance Designer, all of this stylized stuff and all, you can simply come through and get it right now, as they just simply announced it. And yes, there's also more stuff that you can get off Humble Bundle for those who like to consider taking a look at this. So Unity 6 is now here, and this is a redemption release that they've just made. I would like to know what your best features are, what are the best improvements and stuff that you've been looking out for, and tell me what you guys think about this release in the comments section. And of course, if you like this video or you like something from this, you can go ahead and give a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And until I see you guys in the next one, peace.
Live behind decisions I chose. Peaks feel good and the valleys get low. Chains for the tires in the rain, hail, snow. It's like this everywhere that I go, everywhere that